Yes. And Domingo Germán, we see his numbers.
Decided to speak to his teammates about him going forward, both off the field and on the field.
Well, he made that happen with Robbie Grossman. 3 pitches.
Well, I think obviously it was important.
Properties.
Right center. Hicks and Judge track it, and it's Hicks with a catch, 2 away. About a step or 2 out on the grass. And a swing and a miss. Good outside fastball, got him. So, of course, he led the majors last year in batting average.
Be back. If he would be back. Well, he's back, Jack.
I was always on the side of saying he would return to the. Never let Mendy miss a couple of days. He organizes everything.
And DJ LeMahieu able to check his swing, draws a lead. Aaron Judge stepping up, 257 after.
Be nice to put up a solid year, obviously, for the team and for himself.
And hot shot Wilson right there. A line drive out for
Questions with the Yankees on anything.
Throw him into that pool of players. Last year able to stay on. Oh. Should be an easy one for Green, and it is 2 away. In 2020. Shoe tops, and that'll allow LeMahieu to go to second base.
Brian Cashman said he's a DH. Here's that wild pitch again coming inside. Bitter cold night in April. Him in the outfield.
3-1 pitch is a fastball inside the misses, so Stanton draws a
78 degrees. I was out early this morning.
In a row where he didn't have a day off and dealing with that foot issue.
1-2 fastball ripped to third base. Torkelson lays out, throws on to first, and we head to the top of the second. Scoreless game in Tampa.
You had the first heart procedure. Did you always know this could be a possibility down the line?
No, not this.
There's Aaron Boone doing the Zoom meeting from the
standing. See if he throws a change up here. He does.
And gets a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts inning for Germán. Yankees coming up bottom of the second. Again, another strikeout for Germán.
Bob Flash brought this up before about the 60.
3-2 pitch from Boyd. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss, got him for out number 1.
Where Ramos just sits middle of the plate and dives down.
Has repeatedly said, when you pitcher who would say something like that, just that as a teammate, you're heartened to hear that.
Brett Gardner flicks one out into center field.
You're not hurt. You're out there.
And he waves at a pitch low in the zone.
Lead behind the plate.
0-2 pitch on out to left center field. And Badu has it. And
balls. He wanted to throw more changeups against the Blue Jays as well. And he was trying to get those to try and show that he can be part of that 2021 staff.
Facing right fielder Riley Green. Knuckles one to short.
When you're a guy like Michael King trying to get a.
And of course, fits that profile. Nick Nelson fits that profile. Miguel Andujar.
But Flash, imagine being Aaron Boone or any other manager.
Limiting myself already before I go out on the mound. So I think AJ Hintz, the new manager of the Tigers, somebody up a little bit. Maybe we could push some.
Ground ball right side. LeMahieu is there. Nice 13.
Pitcher Garcia is, Bob. He faced 93 swing and miss rate, 16% are solid. He was a very effective pitcher across 21 in the 3rd innings. He gets a fly out there. AJ Hinch hasn't job. They think the Tigers do that if he. So Bob, because we're in the studio, we obviously have the luxury of seeing different
back. And you see since 2019.
Payoff pitch. I'll give it a look, but into the seats.
Against him, I would think he would look at that as an advantage.
Thinks that hitters should adapt more, and that led to, speaking of adapting, on cue, DJ LeMahieu comes through with that inside out.
Another look at the pitch. It's a changeup and in. And again, anything off speed, let it travel. Good look from the side here.
Point would find a shift and advantage for them because they can use the whole. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball away evens the count at 1-1. Hammers one out to right field. Green is tracking it, and he's got it about a step away from the wall. Just enough of that to get it out of the park, but it ends up in Green's glove.
Well, obviously, there are a lot of wind-blown home runs. Obviously, Judge didn't.
25 last year. You've got to look at the on-base percentage, 379. He's going to get on base there with a ball that trickles, did more than trickle.
Green has more problems handling it out in right field. That allows LeMay. So base hit.
Well, we talk about the shifts, and right through a shift as Garcia lays out. Deflects it a little bit. Green able to make the play, but
The board, and the Yanks are threatening here in the bottom of the third. Looks at a breaking ball in for a strike. Strike one. Balls doesn't flash.
that's a good swing right there. And you think
The breaking ball and a chopper to short. Castro has it, and that will do it. So the Yankees left as we head to the fourth. Field in a scoreless game here, top of the fourth between the Yankees and Tigers on yes. And it's the 2-3-4 hitters. Ramos. Jones flew out in the first inning. Who could fill in a couple innings middle of a game?
Yeah, I think his versatility and his flexibility, and this is perfectly scripted for him here, Bob. 4 outs, 4 ground outs. That's who Michael Sessa are guarantees. That's 6. Kawhi's injured, so kind of eliminate him from the conversation right now. I think King is pushing hard to get one of those final
in the camp. A guy like King out there has to impress. Nice piece of hitting right there going the other way, because as Jack's pointing out, he's fighting for a job. Nick Nelson.
He perform when he gets back.
Brian Cashman was asked about that today, and he didn't want to lay out a calendar, but Severino himself got Severino back. But did you get Severino at his pinnacle? Through pitchers who have endured it talk about needing to be patient. There's really nice moving,
not really sharp, but his body language right now is telling us.
Well, this is Spencer Torkelson. Their first line has him as the 3rd overall prospect in baseball. He could see time at both first and third this season. It's down to Walmart to go get one.
He had a good sense of humor about it, Bob, because he plastic bottoms, and as he was running around first, a lot of noise on the baseball field too.
Well, that's a ground ball to third base, and Duhar on to first. As that will do it. We'll talk to King right there. We'll take it to the top half of the 5th. Score.
He made a bit of a name for himself last year this spring to focus on getting ahead in the count. They showed a video. Who do you think was starring in the video?
Out stuff this afternoon, but he's ahead of Luke Voigt.
And some of those veterans that you mentioned, they're on short-term deals. So good breaking ball off speed pitch right there. Voigt's 2 in Major League Baseball with their minor league systems.
Is number 1. Here's Gleyber Torres. Foul ball straight back, 0-1.
To a player in 5 years.
Wow. His first at bat, lifts one out to right. That ball just keeps flying. It's over the wall, and a nice catch by the fan. And the
spring, and the confidence level rises because of what he went through last year. Gleyber Torres finished the year baseball the other way. The big leg kick, front foot down. And that we saw Gleyber go down on his right knee and just drive this out of the ballpark. Well, take a look from the side. Watch that back knee.
We got this out. Let's worry about some other guys, because he wasn't having the season he could.
And he thought that would enable him to catch up to some of those fastballs that he just simply missed last year.
And a strike 3 looking there. Strikes the first amount of damage here for the Yankees as he launches his ball out to right center field for a solo shot. Yanks up 1-0 as we head to the 5th.
Good talking to him, and glad that on the mound today. Obviously faced good today. Fastball hot live. Thought he touched 95. The movement was good. He was aggressive in the zone. We're going to manage those innings from and guys like Nelly, King, Lowe. Guys that can go multiple. I thought Gleyber did a hell of a job last year. Good throw right there, Gary. Really good throw right there. Good try by GT. He rehabbed it and put himself in a better condition, obviously, and he played well for us. I thought that obviously he worked really hard in the offseason, came in great shape, and results with the way he's moving, especially on the backfield. We're a catching coach here, and the process and continue to work on the things he needs to work on, and with the hitting, with the hitting side, whether it's from catching coaches.
Straighted flash, so there a nice take.
And I say that in meaning that Andujar, as he pops this one up to shallow center field, you haven't had a chance to see him, and because of that injury, as you said, characterize his pitches accurately. Comes up as a curve, and there's DJ LeMahieu with, shockingly, another 2-hit game. Mystery, but no mystery with this, Flash.
I mean, it's the same thing every day. We took LeMahieu 2 for 3, 2 for 2 with a walk. Excuse me.
Flashes that one out to left center field, and it one-hops the wall. A ground rule double for Aaron Aaron Judge.
Swings get on time a little bit better now. Obviously, the pitchers, we've seen a couple of swings from Judge a little bit late in getting beat. It's a bat head out, drives it to left center field, ground rule double this afternoon. But a lot of talk in Yankee camp.
Well struck ball, but the shortstop Castro comes up with it.
The same thing, solid line drive right at the shortstop. Obviously, you'd love.
1-2 pitch out to center field. A nice defensive play there. He's here in the 5th, but as we take it to the top half of the 6th inning, Yanks up 1-0.
Minor league depth for them. But
facing the Tigers' leadoff hitter, Robbie Grossman, who struck out and grounded to second base, and he's going to ground out to second. Bring up Jacoby Jones. Gets a little chopper off the bat of Jones. And
all crunch the numbers, and you would go to the players who were kind of
throw the baseball, and he wants it.
Castro lining one out to right. 4 out, number 3. So a couple ground ball outs for Garcia. Down at their alternate site. Last season in 29 games, Flash did not have the kind of
he could with those 20.
Ford got one in on the hands a little bit. Fly ball left field, one away.
And unfortunately for Mike,
Peraza has taken over at shortstop for Gleyber Torres. Of at least game quality reps last year. A swing and a miss for out number 2.
Ambergy comes to the plate around the major league coaches.
He lifts one out to right center field. Right fielder calls him off right there, and that will do it. Grayson Griner, who's committed. Field base hit. Ambergy will get over there to get it and keep Griner to a leadoff single here in the top of.
Nelson pitched. We didn't get a chance to talk much about Nell because of COVID, and all those teams that wish they had drafted will watch the Tigers pick them first.
A ground ball to third, 2 away. Freshman year, 25 you mentioned, Jack, that obliterated. And a nice pitch there, strike 3.
Pete Rose told me the following. Sparky, and check it out. It's a really good tune.
Good pitch there by Lyons to get out of the inning and leave a man.
I can't think that way. I thought that was a very professional
career. There's a confidence. This is who I am, and this is what I can do to help you win.
And a nice leadoff walk there here to start the Miguel Andujar split.
And he pitched in Fairfield.
This little inside out hit for Alvarez right there to set up runners at first and second.
Through some tough times in a minor league.
At bat, he stayed alive on 3-2 with a foul ball. Flies this one to center field. Chirinos will tag for
this swing one more time. Remind you of anybody? Respect as Beltre steps to the plate, and he's in, and naturally being a little more reserved. You're trying to figure your situation out.
Very positive outing. Even a kid who's trying to make a team. I think there was a lot to like about it.
Chopper to short.
Really good curveball. He has control. 7 walks per 9 innings. So obviously that's not over there in Puerto Rico. 4 of the top 10 hitters in that league did have some major league experience, and
hit 98 on that fastball that missed.
Something of this game, obviously it's late, but it's an opportunity to show what you can do. Chirinos had no chance on that. A breaking ball down. A good throw just to make it somewhat close, but you know, Bob, part of working with young pitchers are to get them to slow big situations. Again, nice pick by Chirinos. Accurate throw, just no chance.
3-1 pitch misses, so 2 walks in the inning and runners at. Eric Haas will pinch hit 2 to Haas. 1, but the runners will advance second and third.
22 in May.
A breaking ball for a put away pitch there. Well done. 1 away. It'll work for you. Danny Field for Jacoby Jones. To the right side. One pitch to Pinheiro. Fastball low to his 3rd walk of the inning.
Pitch too, Flash. Just kind of put his.
And misses with a fastball up and in, so his 4th walk of the walked 4, allowed a run, so bases loaded, 2 away.
Acquired from the Phillies when the Yankees traded David Hale.
Here in a big way with an out pitch. 2-2 to Policelli. And does exactly that.
An experienced baseball person. No one works harder. He's detail-oriented. Seems like not just Gleyber, but everybody here in camp has showed up in great shape, and that's the most important. Hitting the ground running and getting their work.
This is Oswald Peraza. Moore deals one down in the dirt. Wells breaks for second, and he's in.
Well, a good block on the fastball, just a heads-up base running play, getting himself into scoring position and a
base and how acrobatic he can be. He throws from a lot of different angles, and that's one of the things the Yankees are keeping an eye on.